Juror speaks out in new book, Inside Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's Trial. A juror from the high-profile defamation trial between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard has broken his silence, offering rare insight into the jury's decision-making process in a new book titled Hollywood Vampires: Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, and the Celebrity Exploitation Machine, written by Kelly Loudenberg and Makiko Woolley. The juror, identified as Tom Nugen, a 53-year-old retired defense contractor, was one of the 7 people who decided the outcome of the 2022 trial in Virginia. The case captivated audiences globally as Depp sued Heard over a 2018 Washington Post op-ed in which she described herself as a victim of domestic abuse. Though she did not name Depp, he claimed the piece damaged his reputation and career. In the book, Nugen shared that Heard faced tougher scrutiny from the female jurors than the males. "The women were tougher on Amber than the men," he said. "There were so many inconsistencies and so many holes in her story that it was hard for us to believe any of it." Nugen explained that while both actors were highly skilled performers, Depp came across as more credible during his time on the stand. "We didn't believe a lot of what she was saying. They're all actors. They can put on a different face if you pay them enough," he remarked. He also admitted that Depp's charisma during testimony made the long court sessions more bearable. "He was pretty entertaining going back and forth with Heard's lawyers. We were sitting there for 8 hours a day, and having him on the stand was a breath of fresh air." Interestingly, Nugen revealed that most of the jurors didn't know much about Heard prior to the trial, which may have impacted how they viewed her testimony compared to Depp's more familiar public persona. The jurors' comments also touched on broader social issues. "Not every case of abuse is from the man," Nugen said. "I agree, in a lot of cases in the past it probably was the man. But you can't just jump to that conclusion." He added that Depp's wealth and fame provided a safety net not available to everyday people. "An ordinary guy like me could lose his job and livelihood. There's just no way of coming back from that." On June 1, 2022, the jury awarded Depp a victory on his defamation claims. Heard won one of her 3 counterclaims. A settlement was eventually reached in December 2022, with Heard agreeing to pay $1 million to Depp. Heard expressed her disappointment in a statement at the time. "I'm heartbroken that the mountain of evidence still was not enough to stand up to the disproportionate power, influence and sway of my ex-husband." In contrast, Depp called the verdict a pivotal moment in his life. "The jury gave me my life back," he said. "I hope that my quest to have the truth be told will have helped others, men or women, who have found themselves in my situation. I also hope that the position will now return to innocent until proven guilty, both within the courts and in the media." An anonymous juror had also spoken to ABC News shortly after the trial, expressing similar thoughts. A lot of the jury felt what Depp was saying was more believable. That juror also concluded that both parties were abusive to each other, but the evidence did not support the full extent of Heard's claims. Hollywood Vampires: Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, and the Celebrity Exploitation Machine is available now and offers a behind-the-scenes look at a case that reignited conversations about celebrity, abuse, gender dynamics, and media influence.